Today, I'm going to share with you my personal story on how I turned $300,000 into $1 million buying real estate here in the Bay Area. Stay tuned until the very end. I'm going to share with you all the numbers. I recently sold a home that I own since 2012. In 2012, I bought this property as my primary home. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. So I was able to buy the home for $615,000. Actually, I was able to purchase a home with 20% down, and that down payment was actually a generous gift from my parents. $123,000 down payment cash, help from family, and then I borrowed the rest from the bank. And then later, because the home was a major fixer-upper, I spent another $170,000 of my own cash to renovate it. We replaced the plumbing, replaced the roof, the windows, and make it much updated and much more sustainable. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. I was single. I had 2 single girlfriends who were looking for roommates. So I invited them to live with me, and they had effectively helped me cover half of my mortgage payment, half of actually my mortgage, insurance, and property tax payment. So at that point, I was all in for $300,000 cash. This home was sold just last year for $1.728 million. So if I deduct all the expenses, the commissions, and all the associated sales fees into it, I net about $1 million from the time I bought it to the time that I sold it. Not a bad return in 10 years. And that's how I turned my $300,000 investment, cash investment, into $1 million in 10 years. But that's not all. What I love about real estate as compared to stocks or other investment vehicles, which I'm not as educated on, but I'm a real estate agent, and obviously I'm passionate about what I can do with real estate and how I can leverage it. I later use the proceeds of the home sale and exchange it into 2 other properties that's under construction right now, under renovation right now, but I'm hoping for it to generate significant cash flow for me, which I'm going to hold those properties as an investment property in the long run. So let me just break it down. So $300,000 into $1 million in 10 years. That's a 330% return on cash. Not bad. And if you divided that into 10 years, that's 33% return on cash year over year, which is also not bad. And that's why I believe in real estate, and that's why I believe in the different leverage you can do with real estate. So let's talk a little bit about how I further leverage that proceed. As I mentioned, I've lived in this home in Redwood City for many years as my primary home. And Uncle Sam said that as long as I live in a home as my primary residence for at least 2 out of the last 5 years, I can qualify for a tax exclusion because I want to minimize my tax consequences on that $1 million gain. So as a single woman, I'm able to deduct $250,000 from that $1 million gain tax-free. And then the rest of it, I use another vehicle called 1031 exchange to exchange it into replacement property that generate income. And I know that I'm throwing a lot of lingos out there. So if you want to know more about 1031 exchange, watch this video. I kind of expand upon that topic more. But in short, I was in a window of time where I could leverage both primary home tax benefit as well as investment property tax benefit. And again, you have to have lived in the home for 2 out of the last 5 years to experience that benefit. And because the home was rented as an investment property, then I could also do a 1031 exchange, which is tax deferment program that could only be used on the investment property. So I took $250,000 out tax-free, and the rest of the money was reinvested into 2 other properties. So originally, the single family home, when I rented it out, was generating about $4,500 in monthly income. And I'm hoping the 2 properties that I exchanged to will combine generate about $12,000 in monthly income. So then I effectively triple my cash flow and my income potential with these exchanges. So basically, that $1 million gain, I don't plan on paying any capital gain taxes on it. I took $250 out, completely tax-free, and the rest of it I wrote into other real estate properties. So as of today, I haven't paid any capital gain taxes on that $1 million gain. And that's the power of real estate, that you could use those ways to leverage the gain and then roll that into other income producing properties. So now you know how I use real estate as a wealth building vehicle. You might be curious as to other investment vehicles that might be better. So I did a video right here on the pros and cons of stock investing versus real estate investing. Make sure you watch that to kind of gain a broader perspective.